Hello everybody, this is Hollywood Joe again from Hollywood's World of Sports, coming back with you to talk a little more baseball with you. Earlier I talked about obviously the AL MVP race. That's kind of a no-brainer at this point, but another award that's a little bit of a no-brainer this year is the AL and NL Cy Young Awards. I don't even care what anybody says at this point. AL Cy Young is Max Scherzer from the Detroit Tigers, hands down. You can throw the Yu Darvish strikeout numbers at me or whatever you may want to, but nobody goes 19-1 and have the kind of year that Max Scherzer is having. Just, you don't have that kind of year and not win an award for it. Nationally, I have to say that the most dominant pitcher in the National League right now is Los Angeles Dodgers Clayton Kershaw. I mean, the guy knows how to mow people down. I mean, he's got like the best ERA I've seen a pitcher have in one single season. I mean, you look at this ERA, I'll look it up here for you. I mean, it's ridiculous, just the ERA this guy has got. 1.72 ERA. I don't even get how you could even compare. And the guy also has 188 strikeouts. I would have considered maybe, Matt Harvey from the New York Mets, but he's injured now and possibly has to have Tommy John surgery. But Clayton Kershaw is the man, and anybody that argues with that this year is just not paying attention or just feeding themselves lines of BS. I get sick of this phrase all the time. Oh, he's the best pitcher in the game. People say CC Sabathia is the best pitcher in the game. Justin Verlander, best pitcher in the game. Felix. I mean, I've heard it all in the past. But when I use the statement, best pitcher or best hitter in the game, when I say that statement to somebody, I mean best pitcher at this given moment. Okay, don't get me wrong. Justin Verlander still a great pitcher. Guys like CC Sabathia still a great pitcher. But at this moment in time, August of 2013, the 2013 Major League Baseball season, Max Scherzer, the best pitcher in the American League. Clayton Kershaw, best pitcher in the National League. It's logic, and it's a no-brainer. And there is no argument to be had for why these two shouldn't be, the Cy Young of each of their leagues. I mean, you don't have a tremendous year like these guys are having and not be like noticed or acknowledged or rewarded or whatever. So I'm hoping the Baseball Writers of America don't play popular and don't play favorites or whatever they do when they're thinking about this stuff. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of disagreements because not everybody's a fan of the Dodgers and not everybody is a fan of the Tigers. But even being a Tigers fan, I understand Yu Darvish, has had a pretty decent career or decent year in terms of strikeouts, and he's had some really solid stuff. But he's not 19-1. Max Scherzer, for the one loss he had, he gave up like 2 runs and the Tigers couldn't couldn't score that game or whatever it was. I don't know. But the guy has been dominant all year. Granted, yeah, the Tigers are loaded and he probably gets obviously good run support, but at the same time, you don't get 19-1 at this point of the year and call luck. because there's a lot of skill that's involved. So I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions. I'm really curious to see if there's anybody out there that thinks differently than what I'm saying right now, because if there is, I really would like to hear it. I really would like to hear the case, against what I'm saying, because I mean, you can't argue with logic. You can't argue with something that's pretty much a no-brainer. I mean, if I was a baseball writer, I wouldn't even have to think twice about it, but that's just one man's opinion. There's millions of opinions out there. Guess that's why I live in America and it's a free country. But with that being said, this is Hollywood's World of Sports, where controversy doesn't come without criticism. Your source for all things sports, and let the road to the World Series begin soon. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I will definitely reply. Thank you, and signing off on baseball for now.